Yeah, the actual. He's trying to play twice. Why? 3, 2.
Welcome to Sports Spot. I'm the First Lady, Michelle.
I'm Reggie, the king of trolls.
And we got a special guest again today, Mrs. D. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Me back.
Let's start this show. Oh man, because I'm in transition.
You were supposed to do that on the second link. You were supposed to do that first.
Oh, but okay, so when's it going to stop?
You'll
Right
see.
after Reggie?
No. First, no. We run the first three.
This is TomSnakeTV.com.
Welcome to Sports Spot.
Who are you?
I'm the First Lady, Michelle.
And I'm Reggie, the king of trolls. How we doing it again?
Good. And we got a guest again, second time around, Mrs. D.
Mrs.
Welcome,
D.
Mrs. D
Welcome,
again.
Mrs. D. How you doing, Mrs. D?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for having
That's
me back.
good. That's good. I hear she used to be a Steelers fan. Now she's a Cowboy fan.
Uh-oh.
Two teams that I really detest,
What
and
do
I'm
we call
having fun
them,
with
Reggie?
that.
Jumpers.
They're jumpers.
Cowboy for life.
Jumpers.
Yeah, and today our buddy Smooth with the 5-0s isn't here because he's on vacation. He gave me a hard time last week because I had to go play golf, and he's not here today. So his segment wasn't better than ours anyway. So we don't need that segment. We're not gonna do the 5-0s today.
I hope you're having a good time.
So, yeah.
Smooth with the 5-0.
With the 5-0s. You could at least call in. I did call in when I was golfing.
We can't
You don't
even
call
we
in.
can't get a phone call, nothing.
Yeah,
Text, anything.
Right.
But you'll be back. We'll get you when you get back, buddy.
Hey, I hope y'all support your HBCUs. I love Southern University, but I support all HBCUs. I support the kids going to school anywhere, so that's always cool, though.
All about the youth.
So we're going to get this sports segment started. We're going to talk NBA playoffs. What do y'all think about the playoffs?
Ooh, what a playoff. What a playoff. All I got to say is, everybody see that?
I don't know why she got this head sitting close to me.
I don't want to say
I
no
like
more.
Golden State, don't get me wrong. But, I'm a Pacers fan, die hard, everything.
Oh, definitely.
But I really got to give the Bucks credit on their play, their defense, their shooting, their team shit right now.
Right.
And I do, I said that I had predicted that Golden State was going to get out the West. And I thought
all
it was
knew
between
that.
Milwaukee and Toronto to come out the East.
Right.
But Milwaukee has really just truly impressed me. Gang is going to the hole. Sometimes I think it goes a little bit under control, but that long 2 strides he got and finishing at the rim, I think it's just perfect. Now, I'm going to give you a hard time because you picked Duke and you was wrong. And you picked who else and you was wrong.
Notre Dame girls.
And, okay, so what I'm thinking
I
is
will remind you,
you
America.
may be the Drake jinx. That's what I'm thinking. Are you the Drake jinx?
No.
Okay.
America, it was one free throw on each side. I'm sorry. They got to hit their free throws.
Sure.
But I tell you what, Golden State's hitting theirs.
That's
They're
true.
hitting their free throws.
And Portland missed a lot of free throws last
They
night.
sure
What's
did.
going on with Dame? I mean, Dame was great in the last 2 series. It looked like he's deferring. I mean, C.J. McCollum saved them that one game, and they still didn't win. But Dame's going to have to step up his game and maybe get a little and Charles Barkley was stingy with the ball.
Right.
He's going to have to shoot more, I think. And,
One backcourt guard is not going to beat Golden State. Both of those guards back there have got to have A1 games to even win a game against this team right here.
Teams lose to Golden State because they try to play Golden State's game. Play your own game. Because you can't play Golden State's game and beat them.
Right.
True.
Right.
So you play your own game.
You gotta play your own
So,
game.
so why do the Cowboys lose to everybody? They try to play everybody's game.
Oh, he's
My
clowning.
bad, my bad.
He's
Okay.
clowning.
We're gonna have cowgirl jokes all show long.
Mrs.
Ah,
D, he's
this is
out
gonna
there
go on
clowning
there.
you
That's
right
all right.
now.
That's all right.
Oh, you
We'll
see
be
how I'm
back.
rubbing the tape? I'm anxious.
We'll be back.
I'm anxious. We're gonna have
I'm gonna
cowboy
call
jokes
Jerry
on
and
there.
ask him what's his problem.
So,
Cause he need to get his quarterback some help.
so do y'all think that the series could turn when Milwaukee goes to Toronto? You know, you play good at home most of the time. Milwaukee really hasn't did anything but hold home court. They did what they're supposed to do.
Right.
Is Toronto going to be able to win a game? Or
You know, you right. Like they say, they always play better at home. But if the Bucks still won there, it's over. It's over. If the Bucks go there and steal it one game, it's over. I
Okay.
think it's over anyway. But I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because what are they down 2-0? You know, you can bounce back from that, but their backs are against the wall. They gotta get that first game.
But
They gotta
Milwaukee
get
still
it.
has to be, still has to play steady ball. They can't come out there popping 3-pointers. Everybody, 9
Right.
foot tall men hitting 3-pointers.
Well, they say you live
Go
by,
in-
you die by.
Right, and then Bledsoe, I don't know. He's gonna have to get more correct. He just he go out there and shoot anytime he wants to, anything he wants to, and it's you have to play consistent together. If they do that, they'll take one in Toronto.
okay,
You think
that's
so?
take one.
Think-
You
take
predict
one?
Well, the only person that's really showed up for Toronto has been Leonard. Kyle Lowry in the playoffs is Kyle Lowry in the playoffs. You're not gonna even though he's played better this playoffs,
He
he
has.
ain't gonna get you too much.
Kyle
He
Lowry
has.
is doing what Kyle Lowry always do. He
Which
just
is-
run and gun. That's it.
Run and gun. Okay, all right. I hear you talking. You know, I'm the alpha male on the show today. I may change my troll handle to alpha male since I got these two ladies here. You know, I'm about to, dominate them. I mean, this Duke fan and this Cowboys fan, I'm about to give them a hard time. You know, that's what I do. But I think I agree with you. Kyle Lowry needs to really step his game up in the playoffs because during the regular season he's great. In the playoffs he always slacks off. And I don't know if it's his shooting, his passing, I don't know if it's in his mind or whatever, but he definitely needs to do something to change his game up. Like I said, he played good in the other series.
Right.
But
what I think is, I don't think he slacks off. I just think he just is not good with that pressure. See, the
pressure makes him
playoffs and
hyper.
the playoffs and the regular season, two different beasts.
Right.
You know, it's two different beasts. And if you ain't got that tough skin in the playoffs like you have in a regular season, because somebody said this, one of the NBA players said, the regular season games is just scrimmage games, like, you know what I mean? They like scrimmage games. But when you get into the playoffs, it's a totally different beast.
Kawhi is holding them together. Other than that,
Yeah, but he can't do it all.
no, he can't do it all.
He can't do
No,
it
he
all.
can't do
You
it
know,
all.
Kawhi needs that.
He's
He
throwing-
needs help.
He's shooting stuff out of bounds.
Kawhi is the only reason that they have standed somewhat of a chance to do good. I'm looking up some facts that I'm gonna throw on y'all later on here. So don't pay any attention to me looking at the phone. Kawhi Leonard's gonna be Kawhi Leonard, but you know, at first when
He
they
need help,
when they
Reggie.
beat Boston, I was thinking that he may stay in Toronto. But I got a feeling that
He ain't staying.
Toronto
He's
may
not
decide to
staying.
break that whole team up.
Yeah,
and start over.
he's not.
I would hate to break that team up because they got some good players, you know.
They do.
But I could see them breaking that whole team up, you know. So
My
it's
opinion
gonna be a
is,
challenge.
in America, remember I said this. My thing is, there's gonna be a whole lot of NBA teams mixing some stuff up because you need players that's gonna beat these guys right here. Better get it right. Gotta get it right.
Yeah, we can take your word to heart
One
because
more
you cheer for Duke.
championship.
I was with you on Notre Dame women, but I wasn't with you on Duke. So I like
Okay,
Golden State.
okay.
And I'm gonna reach out on a limb here. We had one guest here, Daryl Cock, that said that Milwaukee wasn't gonna get by Boston. D-Cot.
yeah.
You loser.
You wrong about that
You
one.
loser, D-Cot. Daryl, you are a loser. But I think that it's going to be Milwaukee and Golden State.
Oh yeah.
And
Now, that'll
I
be a
don't
series.
know who's going to win, but I think it's going to go 7 games.
I do too. Now
I think
I
it's gonna
agree
go
with
7
that.
games.
I
As
agree
long as
with that.
Milwaukee comes out, play defense, and limited their 3-point shots and go to the basket and play their game, they
Right.
could make it.
And
But
then
if they go
too-
out there trying to keep up with Steph, and they won't do it.
But
They won't
one
make it.
thing that the Bucks have, they never been there before, y'all. How many times Golden State been there? They know.
Well,
They
that's what
know
I'm
the
saying.
You know,
routine.
the Bucks have been
But the
there.
Bucks-
Didn't they win a championship in 1971?
No, I'm
with a
talking
guy
about
by the
this
name
team.
of Lou Orsino? No,
I'm
I'm just giving you
talking-
an idea. You know,
I'm
what
talking about
saying,
these
you know.
guys right now.
And the
It's
last
all
time they were
new to
they were in
them.
the conference finals in 2001.
That's a long
And they
time ago.
played
18 years
well,
ago.
Yeah, but so you say they ain't never been there. I like
No,
their
no,
coach.
I'm saying never. The guys that are with the Bucks right now. They don't know that atmosphere.
Yes, they do.
don't.
George Hill has been there with the Pacers when he was with Paul George when they went back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah.
So he's been there.
Yeah.
He's had big
But-
playoff moments.
True, but
And I think he's stepped up
but he's coming
over
off.
Kyrie Irving.
He's definitely coming off the bench,
Yeah, he's
doing
coming
his
off
thing.
the bench.
I'm proud of George Hill. Being, from here and everything. Kudos to you, brother, because you are really balling. But you better be ready for them splash, brothers.
That is true.
Better be ready.
But I'm gonna tell you something. If KD don't come back, I could see Milwaukee winning this series.
I said that from earlier. They don't need KD for this series at all. I mean, come on, it's 3-0. But they will need him for that championship game. That definitely is a must. And shoot, maybe even Boogie too. And I hear Boogie's getting real close to, getting ready to be back on the court. But they definitely 100% need KD for that championship series.
What do y'all think
Definitely.
about Tyreek Evans getting banned for 2 years?
Oh, wow.
You know, when he
That
was
was a
here,
shock to me.
I was so disappointed.
well, I wasn't expecting the Pacers to bring him back.
I never really liked his game anyway. He's just too old school for me. But come on, you can't do that.
I liked his game with Sacramento, and I thought he was going
No,
to
I'm
be a
saying
good
with the
fit here.
Pacers.
Yeah, I didn't like his game
I didn't
here.
like
yeah.
his game with the Pacers. Even though
Well, now we know why we didn't like his
yeah,
game.
he was
Right.
up.
I was shocked. I
I'm
was really
still
shocked.
shocked about that. I
Yeah.
can't. What do y'all think it was? I know it ain't. It's not marijuana.
2-year ban, yeah.
Yeah, he's had to be shooting up some steroids or something.
That's
'Cause
what
that
I
is a
think, too.
big.
Some cocaine or something, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
he's
'Cause if it was marijuana.
That's why he was up one
That's
minute,
free.
down the next.
But you know what? If he would keep his brother off his social media, I think these players need to control their family member when they're tweeting. He was tweeting
yeah.
about how the Pacers were
Yeah.
using him. You need to be worried about your brother.
That's
Right.
right.
You don't need to be tweeting messing up his game.
Right.
Secondly, when he missed a couple of games, I thought it was a mental issue. Maybe it was a different kind of issue, you know.
Might have
I
been
didn't think the Pacers were going to bring him back anyway.
Well, he had that knee problem until he went to New York, and remember he got some stuff done.
Oh, so you think
came
maybe
back,
steroids?
he came back balling then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But those steroids give you a false.
sense of security.
It just makes you, you could be damaging your leg more and more, but when you're on them steroids, you're not feeling that. You still going, and then really stronger. It makes you better, but it's a drug enhancement thing. It gives you a false sense of what you really doing. You're not getting your true, without the drugs, you're not getting that true,
performance.
performance. But it is what it is. But 2 years is a long time to be out.
I
And
don't
then
think
that's not
anybody-
even to say if anybody's gonna want you after that.
Yeah, he won't.
He might
I don't
be
think
done.
he'll
Well, a
go
lot
back
of
in.
players have been banned for 2 years and came back, but they didn't perform
I don't
at the
think-
level they were
No.
before they
Right.
went
No.
out.
But I don't
No.
think that he's the player that somebody would take back.
And then he's gonna have that red eye on him. You know what I'm saying? That's not. They could test him anytime. He's gonna be on a random. I think they all on a random, but they really gonna be, on him. Now you just put the red eye on you, and
Well, let me tell you this too.
I don't know. I don't know
Wouldn't
about
you
Tyreek.
love to be Steph and his brother's parents? They're
Oh,
battling in the
wow.
Western Conference Finals. They
I've
got the
been
half
talking
jerseys on and
Yeah,
everything.
I've been talking about that since we knew Portland was gonna play the Warriors, and I said, man, as parents.
Yeah, they got
What do you do? You know what I'm saying? Who do you root for? And then Steph, looked up at his mom and said, "Who you with?
Yeah.
Who you with?" And she had
Thought she was
Portland
chewing
on.
his-
She had the Portland jersey on, and then the Golden State in the back. Dad was wearing the Warriors, and Steph did something real good, and she the only one standing up in the Warriors arena, clapping for Steph with a big old Portland.
Well, I gotta
But-
admit, his brother stepped up. Even though they lost
man.
that game, he
Yes.
was the difference maker. But like you said, they're gonna need both of them guards, CJ and Dame,
Yes.
to step up. They're gonna need Steph off the bench, and they're gonna need somebody else to step up because Portland they're playing Golden State is playing the old Golden State
Yes.
basketball.
Ain't that
They
something?
went back without KD. They used
And
to
I mean,
defer to KD.
what, 3 years ago, Golden State, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking Draymond Green is acting
Oh,
a
he is
fool.
averaging a double-double, a
tri-
triple-double.
triple, yeah.
In the playoffs,
Yes.
this last 2 games.
Yes.
Or is it 3 games?
Last 3 games.
Last 3
Three.
games.
He has been acting
Yeah.
a nut.
And I'm really not a
20
Draymond
pounds.
Green fan,
I'm not
but he
either.
has proved me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
That he is a worthy
Oh,
brother of being with that team.
Did you hear what Steph Curry said about him?
No.
In the interview, he said Draymond Green is, I don't know what to say about this, but he has really stepped up. But I think it's that 20 pounds he lost. Because, after the
Well, that would
All-Star
have a-
break,
that would have a big
he
difference
was
to
20
do with
pounds
it.
heavier. And they said Draymond dropped 20 pounds, and he's been flying up and down the court. Assist here, going to the hole, blocking, getting up off the ground.
Yep.
I mean, he's really, I'm proud of you.
These
I'm
last few
proud
games,
of
he's
you.
been
There was a play in the game the other day where C.J. McCollum knocked Draymond down to prevent an easy basket, and I was expecting Green to get up and be mad.
No, he
Green
didn't.
has a respect for them. Anybody
Because
else, he
he's
would have
like
got up and
that.
cussed
Yes,
him.
because he's like that.
But no, anybody else would through him, he would have been fussing. But I think he has these two teams. They don't like each other, but I think they
He's
have
got
a
the
strong
respect.
respect
They got
for
respect.
each other.
But CJ ain't no dirty player.
No, he's
for
not.
one.
He's not.
Dame's not a dirty player for 2. And I think they look at it like that as well. We 2 teams battling, but we don't hate each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now there's teams that other teams, and we know who they are.
Right.
The Rockets. If somebody had knocked Draymond down like that, oh yeah, it'd have been.
Well,
it'd have been
I think the Rockets' problem is not necessarily the players, but it could be the coach and the type of offense he's want. Nobody's, he's get them to the playoffs every year and everything. With other teams, he's ran the same offense, but
Once again,
evidently it will not win championships.
They Rockets was trying to keep up with Golden State. You can't do that. You got to play your game. And they was up there trying to shoot 3-pointers, half court, and all that. No, not against them.
Tell the people what
Warriors.
you really mean, Mrs. D. Tell them what you mean. Let them know.
Don't get shy now.
Let
Don't
them know.
get shy now.
Well,
You gotta
just
say
play
that.
your game. Play
Yeah.
your game.
Right. Right.
To me, the biggest defense against the Warriors would be a center. Your center.
Okay, I got something I want to show you. You talking about play your game. I got something in my production. If Tom Slick, the producer of the show, has this ready to go, we're gonna do it later. You want to go ahead and go into? Let's do it later. Don't worry about it. We'll do it later. We'll come back to that. I got something for you. I got a special treat for you. I think we need to go into your the best segment of sports spot.
Okay. Is it the best segment? Okay. This is what I want to talk about. I know y'all have heard of transgender athletes. A man that becomes a woman becomes a man, vice versa, whatever. But how do y'all feel about a transgender man that has transed over to a woman playing and competing against women?
We got all kinds of bloopers, don't we, today? We okay. Smooth ain't here messing us up.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
So we
I
gonna
guess
we gonna
that's
love
what
this
it is.
blooper reel when we go back from this show.
We not in the normal routine. My bad, America. But we gonna run over to Michelle's funky funny eyebrow moments, and this is an eyebrow moment for me. again?
I
How
think
y'all-
I think it's just crazy. If you were born a man, you compete against a man. If you were born a woman, you compete against a woman. I don't think that they should be allowed to compete.
Why?
Because more than naturally, a man is going to be stronger
There you
than
go.
a woman.
Whether he
Trans
over or
he's
not,
gonna be
because
strong.
all you're doing is changing a part. You're not changing your makeup as a man, because naturally you're gonna be stronger, like you said. It don't matter if you look, like Beyonce or not. If you if you was born that male, you still gonna have the male. For you know what I mean?
Right.
I could be the same weight as you, the same height as you, but if I'm a woman, you a man born that, you gonna always be stronger.
Right.
Period. It don't
Right.
matter. This is like Ayla Ali when she fought that man. Remember?
Yeah.
He beat the brakes off her. I don't know what she thought she was doing, fighting another man. Remember? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That was the thing where she got in the ring with a man is always gonna be stronger whether you trans
Or the fighter,
you-
the female fighter that was boxing the men.
That's what she was just talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah, Ayla Ali.
She
Now-
had no chance. I don't even see why they sanctioned them.
That's true.
She thought she could, do something with him.
And
it
I
don't
think
matter.
the biggest problem is in track, where they have these
Oh, yeah.
males that transition
Yeah.
into. First of all, to each his own. If you want to
Yeah,
do it,
yeah, no,
that's fine. I don't have a
I don't
problem
have
with
a
that.
qualm with
But when
it.
you're competing in competitive sports,
Yeah, it's
if
not
you're
fair.
a man,
It's not fair.
you can't run track against women.
No, it's not fair.
I-
You're gonna
I
be
just don't think-
stronger,
Right. You're gonna be faster.
quicker.
Right.
You know,
right.
your legs are gonna. You got muscle tissues that are. Everybody's got the same type of muscle tissue, but a man is always gonna be bigger, always gonna be able to do more, stronger.
Be
Than a
faster,
woman. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
no, in my opinion, we'll go to Reggie after see your opinion. But my opinion is, like he said, I have a problem with it. To each his own. But when it comes to competing, it's not fair. I don't think it's right.
I agree totally with you. Governing bodies of different sports organizations are going to have to put rules in place
They need to,
to address this issue.
Right.
especially when it comes to certain sports.
Right. Your mind may feel like you're a woman, and because I know a lot of people are born that way. You might have a male body, but in your mind you feel like so they transform over to what they feel and want to be. But that makes no difference. You still gonna be stronger.
Exactly.
You still gonna have that
agree.
strength of a male.
I agree. I
So
agree.
that's my opinion on it. But to each his own.
I got an image. I got it in there.
Yeah, you got the image? Let's see what image you got. Or he, whatever she want to be called, should compete with the man.
That's right. That's right.
And that's just my thoughts of the subject.
Period.
So that was great. That was great.
And then I'll say one more thing, just like Ann Byers. Remember when she tried out with the Pacers?
Right.
I mean, she was doing her thing out there, but you're not playing no 80-some games against men and still
Right.
keep up.
Right.
You're not gonna do
And
it.
she
It's
was a
not
grower.
possible.
I
And
mean,
she
you know
was,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Man, they would have bounced her little butt all over the. Ain't no way.
And what I really like about the sports spot, we don't shy away from any subject, and I think that was
Right.
a great eyebrow moment to bring up.
Hit us up. Let us know what you think about it. Give your opinion on it.
And next up, we got my segment. You're not ready. You laughing back there? What's some funny? We live, Tommy. You got jokes going on in the background.
Oh boy.
Our producer loves to have jokes and laugh at us. I guess I'm rushing the show along. I probably shouldn't rush the show along. My bad. I just looked. I saw what we was on time limit. That's all. My bad. But well, since Move's not here, we did Michelle's best segment. I mean, the best segment of Sports Pop. We're gonna do the second best segment of the Sports
Well,
Talk.
ain't that sweet?
Reggie's Rumor Mill.
Okay.
Bring on the rumors.
Oh, I gotta keep talking. You know have my skin ready.
Bring
Yeah,
on the
let's keep
rumors.
talking, okay? My rumor, we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna let him show the segment that me coming up.
Okay.
And then we'll pause and let that pause in.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go.
Okay.
Well, we're really acting like amateurs today. We some professionals up in here, but it's all good. We're gonna go with it.
Oh boy.
Y'all better not have no jokes on my Facebook or Instagram page, because I will troll you back. You don't realize how hard this show is until you actually do it. But
But we have
rumor
fun
mill,
doing it.
We're going to talk about Kyrie Irving and how teams are really thinking about not going after him after his playoff performance, him talking about he should take 30 shots instead of 22, and him just not really producing in the playoffs. What are your thoughts on Kyrie Irving?
He's getting what he asked for. He wanted to be the man. Now be the man. You in Boston, be the man, but you still being selfish, Kyrie, and that's the way I feel.
Tell America, Miss D. Let them
He
know
just
what you
being
mean.
Selfish.
Being selfish. He couldn't work with LeBron. LeBron was getting too much press. That wasn't about, and he felt like he was the man.
Oh, so you're a Ron lover, eh? I didn't know
That's
that
right.
about you. Oh, you
I
3
love
and
me
6.
some Bron.
I got some best to drive you on now, not only on the cowgirl.
Well, I'll
But
get mine.
now he's the man. He had the chance to prove himself, and to me, he just got to Boston, and he's more selfish, more.
He's just hard to work with. I
Egotistical.
think one of the other players
He's
said
all
that.
about Kyrie.
He's
not
hard.
about team play.
He's hard
That's
to
the way I
play with.
feel.
But my opinion is about it. What you just asked is, you talked about it earlier. He just gave up to me.
I ain't
You
ready to
could
give
tell
up.
in his play in the play that last game. He just gave up.
I really.
And that's not something good you would want, and you want to be traded somewhere else as an owner, coach,
And
whatever,
they got
to
the
wherever
nerve
you
to
want
say
to.
that he's looking at LeBron going to LA with LeBron, and I know that's a rumor. That's gotta be a rumor.
Well, this is Reggie's Rumor Mill. This is what we discuss on this segment.
This is not.
This
That's
is my
not
segment.
true. That
Now,
is not
now,
true.
you can look at me. Don't be scared to look at me. I see you looking away and everything like you're shocked. Because I'm going to give you a hard time about that.
Okay.
Don't nobody want to go to L.A. to play with James. Okay?
Right.
They don't want to be a second wheel.
You know what? You know what?
James is out of the top 5 to me as best players of all time. He's in the top 10 still.
Oh yeah,
But he's not in the top 5. First of all, you're only 500 in championships, 3 and 6.
Right.
Secondly, the rumor has been killed. Daryl Cobb, we talked about this. Give James any 5 players and he will make them better. Myth, lie, fake, and the devil is in you and you don't know the truth. I
Before
said,
LeBron James got hurt, LA was up to number what? 4? In the league,
how
number
early
4?
in playoffs was that?
And look where they were before he got there. Now, when he got hurt, they went from 4 to 6. They kept going down. So that's not LeBron's fault. He got hurt and they went to hell. So you
Yeah.
got to give him his props because he got him to number 4.
No, that was like when they were only playing 32 games.
Yeah.
That don't mean
it was
nothing.
the first.
But
The
I'm-
Pacers had an injury. Oladipo didn't even come back.
And the
they
Pacers
still
kept
made
pushing,
playoffs.
didn't
Still made playoffs.
Didn't they? Didn't they?
Don't give me that, man.
But I'm
Didn't they?
talking
About
about
injuries?
I'm talking about LeBron brought them from the gutter to where they were before he got hurt.
They was in the gutter. They peeked over the gutter and got back in the gutter. They never did get out the gutter.
That's right.
Just got James in the gutter with them.
Just
Bug you Lakers fans.
Yeah.
Bug you James fans.
That's
Bug
all right.
you Cowboys fans. That's why the Colts beat the Cowboys last year, and the Cowboys
They
didn't
won't
score
beat
a
them
point.
this year. They will not beat them.
Okay, that's
No,
all right. We're
Miss
gonna have
D,
to make a
You
bet.
got that from Miss D.
You see that score right there?
Mr.
How do you
D.
like that?
Miss D,
How you like that?
you
That
might
was
want
Goose.
to
That's
rethink
all
that.
right. It will not be repeated.
Goose
You might want
egg.
to
Miss D
rethink that.
said that will not be repeated. Take
Goose
my word for that.
egg. Goose egg.
I was
Yeah.
so shocked I left the room. I couldn't even watch them. What are they doing?
Well, that is it for Reggie's Rumor Mill today.
Good
Thank you
rumors.
very
Good
much.
rumors.
Yeah, that's
good
good, that's
rumors.
good,
That
that's
was some
good,
good
yeah,
rumors
so.
there.
So,
All right, what we gonna do? We gonna put Mrs. D on the hot seat again?
yes, hot seat.
Why
Mr.
y'all put me on the hot seat?
Cause you a guest, and that's
do
what
all
we
the guests.
do.
Right, right.
That's what we do.
Right.
We gonna put you on the hot seat. You feeling warm down there now? Cause I'm gonna throw something at you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, about them Dallas Cowboys. I'm like Reggie. I'm a Colts fan to heart, and I just don't think Dallas has anything for the Colts this year. You see what we got?
Yeah,
You see what we picked up?
yeah.
It's gonna be even uglier. And then Andrew Luck is 100%
Oh, yeah.
back.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be ugly for some NFL teams this
I
year.
wonder if the Cowboys are going to even make the playoffs next year. I mean, they have Elliott, but to me, Dak, I think he's an okay quarterback, but I don't
He's
think
got to
he's
get
a
better.
superstar.
Yeah, he's got to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's gotta do better.
He's not a superstar,
He's gotta
but
do better.
he's a thinker and a quarterback.
Yeah,
he'll be all right.
He's got
I
to do better.
predict next year you're going to go back to your Steelers, go back to them
I'll
happy
never go back
Gonna
to
hop
the
back.
Steelers.
They go back, yeah.
They
they
gonna
go
hop
back.
back.
Well, I got a question for you.
Mhm.
If there's only 3 teams, well, let's say 2 teams and a player, who you gonna pick? Say you got to pick between the Cowboys, the Steelers, and James. Who's gonna be your favorite? And I'm gonna label James as a team since his fans think he is a team.
Right.
You know, they jump from team to team. You know,
Right.
Kenneth
My
Moore.
man.
So who you gonna pick to cheer for the rest of your life? You had those 3 choices.
You got to do it the rest of you got. You got.
Brian.
Oh, you
Okay.
gonna pick the
Okay.
loser? Hey, I like
He's
that.
not a loser. He is not a loser.
He's not a loser. Give him any 5 players, and he's gonna make the playoffs.
The East, Tyree was so glad that LeBron wasn't in the East this year, he still didn't produce. So I don't want to hear it. That boy with the funny name, Milwaukee. He said it himself.
The Greek feet.
Yeah, the Greek freak. That's
Giannis.
what I use. He said it himself. It is so much better without James in the East. Now,
The Greek freak would not be scared of James.
No.
I didn't know.
Not
He
this year. He would.
No.
They would step. I hate to admit it. They've owned my Pacers. They've owned the East this year.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, in the NBA, who had the best record this year?
Milwaukee.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They ain't scared of no James.
No,
ain't
they
nobody scared of the Lakers.
He's not even.
His
in it.
time has came and
But they
passed.
played with him. He's gone. So now the East is wide open.
East
So
is-
nobody has no excuse.
How's the East wide open when you have the
No.
Bucks, Boston, and Toronto right there? It's not really wide open.
it's not wide
Because the
open.
Bucks
They-
are
they
outlasting
all
them.
Not
fight.
wide open.
They all fighting for what he left. Number 1.
He ain't leave nothing but
What-
3
what he left.
6 in the
Number one.
championship. I mean, it's a feat to win a championship. I'm not
Oh,
taking
yeah.
anything away from him. He won
the
3 of
Eastern
them.
Conference,
Yeah. He's got
he had his team in the Eastern Conference.
Oh,
When he
man.
go
Don't
up
nobody
against-
remember second place but James fans.
That's all right.
Don't
They
nobody
all-
else remember second
They
place.
always, they
Just like them old cowboy rings. Don't nobody remember them. When the last time the Cowboys won a ring? I don't remember.
Man,
You
it's been
remember?
a minute.
Man,
It's been a minute.
man, I can dig in dirt and find an old Cowboys ring.
Cowboys gonna be in the playoffs next year.
Oh,
LA gonna be in the playoffs with James. They probably even beat.
Oh
these
no!
people.
Oh
They'll win it
no!
all. LA next year for Miss D.
No.
Boy, Miss D.
No.
Whoa.
We done made her man. We done made her guess. She hot down there.
NBA champion.
That seat
You
is
got
hot
it
down
in
there.
your water bottle. You must got some liquor or something in that water bottle. Because you hot. And you believe all that's going to happen. I believe I'm going to hit the Powerball too. I mean, you believe all that. You know what I'm saying? You
That's a
know?
gamble, huh?
Yeah.
That's a big
I
gamble,
done
America.
spoke my truth.
Why is Smooth with the 5-0s calling me right now?
Mrs. D in the
Why
hot
is
seat.
Smooth
Is
with
he-
the 5-0s calling me right now?
You can't FaceTime him. Is he really calling us?
Smooth, what do you want? We on the show live.
Yeah, America, this is Smooth on the phone. You know, 5-0s.
He's supposed to be on vacation. Tell him to enjoy it.
Smooth, we waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm calling in right now because, you know,
Right now?
vacation, I'm having a good time. Now, you know, I'm watching the show, and I'm saying that they're going to back up off LeBron. That's
Oh, we got a Laker fan on the phone.
Put it by the mic so they can hear what he said.
And I'm trying to tell my best part of the show. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. I'm going to let y'all have it today. I'm going to let y'all have
Hey, Smooth.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna back up on LeBron. Milwaukee will beat Golden State in the finals.
Oh,
You know,
where you? You in the sun somewhere? You ain't talking right. You in the sun,
You,
right?
you got too much suntan lotion on right
Yeah,
now.
you laying somewhere. Where
That's
your-
what Michelle. That's Michelle. I'm not gonna pick a winner yet.
You see this hat? I know you see this hat. That's a nice hat, ain't it? You remember that?
that has to go with the other loser hats that you got. That's all it is.
Oh, so you gotta mention Notre Dame girls and Duke boys. Okay, all right.
Hey, I guess James is a winner and the Lakers are winners, eh? Go back to the past. Let's visit the past.
LeBron's gonna bounce back because Kawhi's going there. They'll be out. You know what I'm saying?
You know why he called? Because Mrs. D got
Right,
it, boy. She started
right.
talking about Bron. He
LeBron, though, so he ain't gonna stay there. So
AD ain't going there. Kyrie ain't going there. Ain't nobody going there.
No.
Y'all may get Ron Artest back or Norm Nixon to help out.
No,
They gonna
Lakers
call
be
Ron
fine.
Artest.
Lakers
Hey.
gonna be fine.
Get ready, Ron Artest. They gonna give you a call. Hell, they might even call
Ron
Dennis
Artest.
Rodman. You never know.
Hey, Smooth. Enjoy your vacation.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. Y'all was good. Y'all was clowning today. I love it.
Glad
We're
you
glad,
called
we're
in,
glad you
man,
called
babe.
in. Don't get too much sand in your hair, and
And
enjoy
stay,
yourself.
Stay out the sun, cause you talking crazy. You delirious.
No, he's right.
This weather's pretty hot out here. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why you delirious.
I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, Milwaukee will be Golden State in the finals, so it's all good.
Okay.
You just saying that because you're a Lakers and Bonds fan. That's the only reason you saying Milwaukee. You don't have it based on no facts.
Anybody but Golden State, right? Okay.
Right.
All right.
Everybody but Golden State.
Okay.
Anybody but Golden State and KD. You know they hate
Yeah.
KD.
Hey, you save this picture of us with it. Yeah, show everybody what I said.
All right, my brother, we out of here.
All right, Smooth. Have a good one.
Yeah, this is the only show where guest hosts call in and
Right,
we get their
right.
perspective no matter what you're doing. That's what we're always going to do. Whenever we're on vacation, we're going to make it a point to call in and talk on this show. We're going to make it, if it ain't nothing but 30 seconds,
Right,
we're going
right.
to phone our little opinion in. And I love it. That's great.
I love he did that job, Smooth. But stay out the sun, brother.
So I think that's going to bring us to an end today, huh?
All righty. Well,
All our bloopers are Tom Slick's fault. He is Tom Slick Production. He's the one who put us together. This sports spot was his great idea. So anytime we mess up, it's Tom Slick's fault.
well, I
Thank
want
you.
to thank Mrs. D again for coming back to the show.
Well,
Good
thank you
having
for
you
having me
again.
again. I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Y'all
I'll be
remember America? First
We're
Lady
gonna have to have
Michelle.
you back. We're gonna have to have you back.
Yeah.
I love talking
'Cause
smack.
y'all went nuts down there.
So yeah.
First Lady Michelle.
Reggie, the king of trolls.
We'll put in for Smooth with the 5 O's.
Ooh.
We'll see you next week, buddy.
Deuces and we out.
And Mrs. D, you welcome back anytime.
This is TomSlickTV.com.